Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Good morning.
Good morning, girl. How are you?
I'm tired. We were just talking about my road trip yesterday.
Yes, so tell me the story of your road trip.
So I had to pick my daughter up from Pitt because she wanted a comfortable ride for once.
Okay.
And not take the bus.
You're a much nicer mom than I would ever be. I'd be like, well, that sucks. Take the bus.
Well, don't forget too, we were planning on maybe doing a meetup.
Yeah.
So like I didn't buy the bus tickets for her anyway when they were out. They get released like a month ahead of time.
Got it.
But so then I was like, okay, I'll go like Thursday. I'll hang out with her, hang around in Pittsburgh, which I love Pittsburgh, and then drive home Friday because it's a 5-hour drive easily.
Yeah.
From Northeast Pennsylvania. So what happened is it was pouring all day Thursday and it was raining all day there. And then she had a midterm until 8:30 at night. Like I wouldn't see her.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is pointless. And I don't sleep great in a hotel anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is pointless. I'll just drive out and then, drive back. And so I was in the car for 11 and a half hours. Left at 8 a.m.
Did you split the driving with her at all?
I didn't. I did it all.
Okay.
Yeah, we left at 8 a.m. My mom came with me.
Oh, okay, good. So you had company.
So I had company. And then we literally got to Pittsburgh at like 1:30. She jumped in the car and we just turned around and left. We stopped at Dunkin' for like 5 minutes and a McDonald's for 10 minutes. That was it.
Wow. Okay. Well, and 17 bathroom stops, I'm sure.
No, I was good.
Oh.
I was good. You know why?
Wow.
Because I take a water pill, like a very low dose water pill. I think that's why I pee all the time.
Okay.
If I don't take it though, I'm inflamed like a maniac. # old lady problems, guys.
Right.
Nobody cares. But I didn't take that for 2 days leading up to it, knowing
you were going to be in the car for 2 days. Yeah. Smart.
Yeah. So so that was my day yesterday. And I was telling Amanda, like, I lost a whole day of work, which sucked, but we'll make it up.
That's okay. At least you didn't lose 2 days of work.
That's true.
Which is what you would have lost.
Yes. How was Todd's birthday, your anniversary? You guys went out to dinner, right?
We did. We went out. So the problem is, not the problem, but our anniversary is the 4th. His birthday's the 6th. My birthday's the 16th. We decided for the year of our first anniversary, we're not doing 3 dinners in a 10-day period. That's stupid. So we just go out for one dinner. We did it on our anniversary this year. Last year we did it some other day. We just kind of pick a day in that period. So we went out for dinner on our actual birthday, our anniversary. It was lovely. We went to a place called Terrain, which is kind of a local chain. I don't even want to say it's a chain. I think they have like 4 or 5 locations around Philly. And like at what point does it become a chain?
Like a regional franchise.
A regional thing, yeah. Yeah. And it's not even a franchise. It's just, there's multiple locations of it. So, I know like Timmy hates chains, but at what point does something become a chain?
Amanda, he's ridiculous.
I know. This isn't like TGI McChillihan's. This is just farm to table.
Right.
The whole thing. So it was lovely. Right. And then last night, which was Todd's actual birthday, we went out to dinner with his parents. So that was a way of still going out to celebrate, but us not buying yet another dinner. And his parents got to see him, which makes them
that's nice.
Yeah. And we have the kid here this weekend, and so we did dinner with us and
fun times.
Yeah, it was nice. And then we leave on Thursday for our trip.
I have to say, the car ride back with my mother, P, and me was yip, 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 yip. We did not stop talking the entire way.
No wonder you didn't text us back all day.
I couldn't even look at my phone. I was like, can't even. But it was nice. And like hearing my daughter as an adult talk about like the fact that she appreciated that we had dinner together every night as a family. It's just so nice. You're like, and I even said that to her. I said, look, I appreciate that you recognize that because I worked hard at making that happen.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah. Like it's just so interesting to hear her perspective on us.
Yeah.
As an adult.
And she's meeting a lot of people who had very different experiences. And she's going, oh.
Yeah.
You didn't have dinner with your family every night?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
your parents aren't still happily married, or your
Yeah.
parents were never married, or
Right. Yeah.
or you have 2 moms, just all different
Different. Yeah.
different looking families.
Yep.
And to have hers go, "Oh," even though you guys live the, I'm gonna say, typical American family, if we're gonna do the 2 dogs, the
Sure.
yard, things like,
Sure.
you guys check
Sure.
off very, traditional boxes.
Yeah.
That's their experience, but then to go, "Oh, there's lots of other ways that this looks too, and not everybody looks like us."
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. So I don't know. But I'm very tired today.
I bet you are.
My
It's a
little
long drive.
RAV4 really put in the miles yesterday.
Mhm. Yeah, that's like, what, 600 miles round trip?
Uh
Close to it?
1 tank of gas.
Wow.
Mhm. I told you
Wow.
we drove home from North Carolina on 1 tank of gas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good. She's
Yeah.
good. Mhm.
I've leased my car, and I love my new little car, don't get me
Mhm.
wrong.
Mhm.
But Todd and I have talked, like, would we, because we're both on leases, would we keep our cars or not? Blah, 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 blah. I'm
Mhm.
like, I think I would actually go back to a hybrid,
Mhm. I
you know?
love the hybrid. Love
Yeah.
it. Timmy wants a full electric something, but
Mhm.
doesn't want to give money to Elon Musk. So
And he
we're
doesn't have to,
trying
so
to
that's good.
figure out. He wants a Rivian, the trucks.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
really
he
nice.
really wants one of those. But like, we're putting 2 kids through college, so that's not
That's not
happening
happening right now. Not right now.
anytime soon.
No, 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 no,
If
no,
it
no.
happens, it'll have to be some magic he works because Timmy has done this before. Like he'll set his goals for
Mhm.
something and he'll like sell things, do side work, like raise his own money. He will raise his own funds.
Right, so it doesn't impact the family.
So it doesn't impact the family.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, good for him. Good for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. But right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks here. We have
Mm,
his Tacoma. We
right.
have 2 Tacomas. One is our firewood truck slash farm truck that has a blown engine. So he bought another Tacoma to put the engine into it.
I see.
And then we have the mini
Mini
truck
truck.
who's having problems and he has to fix that. So he's doing a lot of things.
I see. The
Yeah.
mini truck is in trouble?
The mini truck is in trouble.
Oh, no.
That's why he bought the old Tacoma
I see.
to be the replacement for the mini truck. Nobody cares about this. I'm
No,
sorry.
This is fascinating. I'm just upset about the mini truck.
But he's doing an engine swap, which is a
Okay.
huge deal. And,
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
He's very nervous about it, excited about it.
Both.
He's done a million of them. Like it's not a big deal, but
But it's a lot.
it's a lot. And I don't know if he's necessarily looking forward to it. But
It's not just putting in a new carburetor. It's
right. Full on
taking the whole thing apart, putting the
Mhm.
whole thing back together.
Could you imagine if you and I tried to do an engine swap?
We'd be sitting there on YouTube. Like one of us, here's what would happen. No, I know exactly what would happen. You would somehow finagle it so I was the one doing the work.
Oh,
which is
of
not
course.
the right thing.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't know what
Mhm.
I was doing either. But
Mhm.
somehow in your brain, you'd be like, well, you're better at things. Than I
No,
am.
here's how I would know. This is what
No?
I always say. I have short arms and fat fingers. I can't get in there.
Oh,
You've got to
okay.
get in there.
I have got long arms and thin, long
Yes,
fingers.
yes,
So it's my job.
yes.
So I would be over this
Mhm.
engine hood, whatever situation, and you'd be on YouTube and you'd be like, okay, so I think you need to do this. And I'd be like, that doesn't look like that. And then I'd be going back and forth. And
No.
by the end, we would hate each other.
Here's what would really happen. I would be quote unquote in charge, right?
Okay.
With the iPad on the YouTube. Okay.
Okay.
And you would
Yep.
be working.
Yes.
But then I would get distracted by reels of like murder or something.
Right. Or cats
And then
or something.
you would have to stand up and be in charge and really get it done.
I mean, that's sort of like how our relationship is anyway.
That's what would happen.
Yeah,
It's
It's the embodiment of our relationship. You just can't be controlled, and I have to sit here and try to instill some order in the situation. See what happened that weekend when I was out of pocket and you and Becca were going off the rails without me.
I don't know what is going on with your phone and why it keeps going green. It did it again.
I don't know why. And it didn't for me at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't know either.
I don't. You're in danger, girl. That's all I know. Something's going on down there.
Shit's happening over here. I don't know what it is, but it's happening.
All right,
Put my phone
guys.
on do not disturb. Speaking of,
So we are getting into 90 day before the 90. Now, if you don't listen to Single Life, we have an announcement.
Yes.
This week's Single Life will be the last Single Life standalone episode that we cover. I'm not that into it. A lot of you guys are saying you're not watching it, you're not that into it, and we all love Reality Roundup. So Reality Roundup is going to come back not this week, but next when Amanda's back.
Yes.
And it'll be on Saturdays, and we are committing to keeping it.
Yes.
It's not going to float in and out anymore.
Our
You
goal is
guys
to keep it.
You guys love it. You've demanded it. It's going to be a permanent fixture. So that will be on Fridays or Saturdays. I think it's going to be Saturdays.
Yeah, because we record it Fridays.
Yeah. And Single
Friday's
Life
Real Talk.
And Single Life will be covered there.
Yes.
So we're still going to be watching it. Well, Amanda's probably going to be watching it.
I'll be watching it. It won't be like we'll talk about it for 2 minutes. Like we'll do I'll at least tell you what happened and we could chit chat about it.
Yeah. And we're going to, like always, if you're not familiar with Reality Roundup, we cover like the breaking news and we talk about what's going on in shows. And then I'm going to be rolling out a few new segments. So get ready for those.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm excited for that.
Okay. So this is Before the 90s, Season 8, Episode 13, Losing Altitude.
These titles are all over the goddamn place, and I'm annoyed by it.
Yeah, same. Where do you want to start? Do you want to start with Elise and Joshua?
Yeah, let's get them done.
Okay.
Let's get our girl Elise done here. The trooper of all troopers. I got to tell you, if I were her, I'd be like, leave me alone. I need to go to my bed.
She has been dropped into Bro Central here.
Bro Central after being awake for like 40 hours.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I would not be putting up with this. So we pick up again where we left off. They're trying to get all of Elise's luggage into this car because she did bring a large amount of luggage, our girl here.
Yeah.
And they're off to the races quite literally because, again, it is Melbourne Cup Day, which it's interesting. People have been talking about this. I've seen a lot of people. Some people have likened it to the Kentucky Derby, but some people have said it's a lot bigger in the country. Somebody said it's very much like St. Patrick's Day. And then someone had commented, well, no one cares about St. Patrick's.
Wow.
I have no idea what this day is, but it sounds like a lot. And everyone goes to a pub.
Okay. Sounds good.
So they're driving. Chris is asking Elise to help them pick horses to bet on. So she's basically doing the Amanda version of, oh, that's a good name. Let's go with that. Because I got nothing. I know nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of how I pick horses as well.
The only time I even remotely was aligned and cared about a horse was the year in the Kentucky or the Triple Crown when Smarty Jones, because Smarty Jones was trained in Philadelphia. So it was a big deal. Otherwise, I got nothing.
No surprise here. I always say, who is the complete underdog? And then I vote on that person. Or that horse. I'm sorry, not person.
Yes. Well, I think you're also, the jockey
kind
does
of a person too.
But you care about the horse. Anyway, so Joshua is pumped that Elise is there. He's excited to take her out on the town, show her how they live. And Elise is me, and I am Elise in countries where we're driving on the wrong side of the road as she freaks out every time they turn into what she think will be oncoming traffic, and it is not.
No, it is not.
When I was driving in Ireland, oh my God, every time I had to turn, it was hard. Every time I was turn, I was like, I would say to myself, like, if I was turning left, no. If I was turning left, yes, I'd be like inside, stay on the inside side versus the outside. Like
it would be very hard for me.
It's hard. It takes.
Thank God for Uber.
Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to for sure. So she's freaking out. I like this. They wind up missing the race because of the traffic, but we can still go to a pub because pubs are always open. You can always find a pub to go to.
Sure.
So they are making out in the car. These two are into each other from a chemistry perspective. These two are what?
He's hot.
He's hot and she's stunning.
Yeah, he's hot.
These two are a good looking couple. I think he's a real problem.
He's a real problem.
Real cute. Real cute. And so then they go out to go to this pub. And I'm like, wow, as I'm watching this, I'm like, I'm such a mom because I'm worried about Elise being cold because her dress barely covers her whole body. And I'm like, aren't you cold? Don't you want a sweater? I'm worried about you being sweaters. They get to the restaurant. They're going to do a toast. Josh cheers to Chris being his bestie.
Wow.
Versus Elise, being there.
I'm going to say something. Sorry, I have an itchy nose. I'm going to say something.
Hit me.
This is going to be her life. She'll be backseat to his bros the whole relationship.
Yeah.
To me, that is a clear indicator. Okay, this is what it is.
Yeah. And this is not going to last long because she's not going to put up with that.
And the fact that he was like, come on, let's go pick her up at the airport and take her right to this thing because the bro wanted to.
Right.
No, his priority is his bros. And that's fine. If that's what he wants, then don't get in a relationship.
Right. Exactly. And don't get in a relationship with someone like Elise, who I think likes to and needs to be the center of attention.
Sure.
So now Josh was like, oh. So we do a round 2 of the cheers. And now he cheers to her being excited. And she's like, great. I'm going to be here for 3 weeks. And this is okay. We'll see what happens.
Yay.
So Chris says it is a rule that you have to get wasted on Melbourne Cup Day. And Elise is like, I'm not 20 anymore. I don't feel the need to party quite like this. Is this what you boys do all the time? Yes, Elise, this is what these boys do all the time.
This is your life, Elise.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting immersed right in what Joshua's life is like and his inner circle.
Choose to live it or not, but this is what it will be if you choose to stay. And she's like, Josh, like, do you go out a lot? And he's like, well, I mean, I have to go out for my job. I have to entertain people. Sure, he's in sales. You have to do that. She's like, yeah, but maybe now that you're in a relationship, it would be a good reason to stay home because I'm home.
No, his job, Amanda, get it right, is boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. I'm sorry.
And he's going to be boating and hoeing.
a lot. And it seems, and she points out, it seems weird that he's a real partier when he's struggling financially. At least that's the least of your worries, girl.
Yeah. And one of those things has to do with the other. He's in financial trouble because he's partying.
All the time. All the time. Our boy likes to party all the time. Party all the time. Party.
Yes, he does. And boats and hoes. And he smashed a boat up being a hoe.
Right. Pawpaw style.
Pawpaw style.
Pawpaw style.
Oh my gosh.
Mallory. Did you see the post in Backdoor Friends of somebody wearing boat shoes and was like, it's our own little mini Alec Murdoch, and someone BDF Sarah was like, baby top. Like, I'm here for baby top. Baby top is cute.
Oh.
So they get back to this apartment / Airbnb, which is exactly what we know it is. He did not rent an apartment for a month. This is an Airbnb that he got with Chris. Still don't understand why Chris has to stay here. Other than Josh can't afford it on his own is probably what it is.
Correct.
Poor Elise, this girl is such a champion. She's been awake for 40 hours.
Wow.
I'm like, how are you still upright?
She's got to be delusional, right?
I would think so. Now, I know she's got a fair bit of wherewithal. So I'm going to imagine she probably was on one of those seats that like folds out to a bed still, but you're not sleeping well. Even if it is a bed, you're not sleeping well on a plane.
I have such sleep anxiety. I could never sleep on a plane ever.
When I traveled a ton, like when I was on a plane every week, I got really good at just getting into my seat and falling asleep, except if it was a red eye and I had to sleep. And then the pressure of having to sleep, I wouldn't.
That's my problem. Sleep anxiety.
Yeah.
I told you what Howard Stern said, and it really changed me a little bit. Anyway,
tell me that.
He suffered a lot from sleep anxiety because he had to be up at like 5 a.m. for a show all the time. So he said that his mother told him, even if you can't fall asleep, the fact that you are just resting your body is helpful and provides rest. And so like thinking about that kind of helps me a little bit.
Oh, I've been doing that since I was a kid.
Yeah, like at least I'm resting.
Like I have suffered from Sunday night insomnia like most of my life. But I would say to myself when I couldn't sleep, I'd be like, okay, at least you're resting. At least like just take the pressure off of I need to fall asleep right now. And then it helps you fall asleep. Because when you have the pressure, it's really hard.
It's a mind fuck.
It is a mind fuck. Everything's a mind fuck at the end of the day. So Elise is getting a tour of this Airbnb. She's really displeased with the size of the bathroom. It's way too small. And she now starts making a laundry list of everything that this place is missing because it's not a home. Yeah. That's why. It doesn't have any of the home things you're expecting, Elise, because it's not a home.
And they're playing it. They're giving her like she's so high maintenance at it. No, she's not, dude. She just wants a little bit of comfort. Like she just came across the world. Yeah.
Like none of these things felt, I
agree.
Completely out of pocket for me. And she's like, I appreciate the apartment and location, but I would have been happier with a smaller place without the roommate. I get that. Then they go into the room. So last week I misidentified that poster. I thought it was a poster of Joshua. No, it's a poster of Chris. That he put in Joshua's room. I thought it was Joshua.
I knew it was a poster of Chris. I don't know why I didn't correct you. I didn't pick up on it. Okay, I'm sorry.
I thought it was anyway.
Yeah,
I was wrong. And she's like, "Why did you not pick a photo of me? There's plenty on Instagram of me."
Because Chris is his bro and is always going to trump you.
Yes, all the time. Josh is like, it is surreal for Elise to be here. Like, I've talked to her for so long and to have her face and her voice. And I remember this when I met my friend John, who I'd talked to for 2 years. And then I met him in person. And like, there was a 3D person.
Yeah.
And that voice that I knew very well was coming out of that face. I was like,
Yeah.
this is
Like
fucking with my brain.
Like when you spend 10 seasons hating on Rob from 90
Right.
Day,
And then you meet him in person and
then you meet him in person and you don't expect him to smell like that. And you're like,
exactly like that.
Okay.
Could I maybe be into that?
Yeah.
Now, Elise goes through the things that she needs here. She wants them to get a closet organizer. Now, that's a lot. I don't know if we can get a closet organizer.
Yeah.
But she's like, can we have a steamer? Is there a dryer here? Can we get some more pillows? Apparently, there's only one towel in this whole place. So, like, she has some very valid complaints.
I agree.
And she's like, how about we make a list and tomorrow morning we can go do a little shopping there. And Joshua has offered to sleep on the couch because Elise says she wants to take things slowly. And she's like, this is hard because he's hot and I'm hot and we could be hot together. But
we could be.
She's like, I'm trying to do this very differently. The problem is your picker is still this guy. Right. You may try to do the steps differently, girl, but you still pick this guy. And this guy is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. So she's like, I'm going to tease him a little bit, though, because she gets into her cute little jammy jams and has him come in. And she's like, sprawled on the bed, like paint me like one of your French girls kind of position.
Sure.
And they make out a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. These two make out a lot. There's a lot of kissing.
Can we discuss, like, she has a rockin' body, right?
Oh, she's fucking stunning.
Jesus.
She is stunning.
Yeah.
She's stunning. And I don't know how this man was able to leave this room, but he did. I would not be shocked if he didn't sneak back in Gino style later, but we'll see what happens. He says he's just happy that they're here. That they're really into each other. They get to know each other better, but he is worried about her finding out things about his life that she doesn't know. And will she still love him once she does? That's not good. That's where we leave them.
Okay. Why don't we do Jovon and Annalyn?
Okay, let's do that.
I forgot they existed.
I did too. And I don't really need them to exist. They're boring.
I don't need them either.
He's gross.
So her little cat, Mito, I think his name is, got sick and they ended up having to run him to the vet. He's real cute.
He is real cute. Now he's in the cone of shame. And, Leo was sick earlier this week too. So it's, I understand it's scary.
So then Jovon threw tissues in the toilet and left a big poop. We don't need Matcha. If you can hear this, we don't need poop stories.
Nope, never.
This is a big enough metaphorical shit show. We don't need it to become an actual shit show. Can we
didn't need it with Gino and Jasmine. Don't need it here.
Didn't need it with Lisa and Daniel.
Nope. Didn't need that either.
No.
I'd already tried to wipe that from my mind.
So she says the paper doesn't dissolve in the water. Why am I talking about this? Never mind. We're moving on.
Okay.
So mom has to come over and she's cooking tilapia and chicken adobo, I think it is.
Adobo.
Yeah. Thank you. With eggs. It looks delicious.
Also, Annalyn looks exactly like her mother.
Yes.
They have the exact same face.
He says, well, this is not the style of breakfast I'm used to. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Mom asks how the sleep was, and he says, well, the cat is a problem. There's a rooster. Oh, we had a nuisance rooster up here when we first moved up here. Oh, my God. That thing all the time in the morning. And I sleep with all of our windows open in the summer. And
yeah, it's a real problem.
And the karaoke, he says, is a problem. I don't know where the karaoke's coming from.
Well, remember when Faith and Lauren were together and Faith took Lauren back to her her village? There was a lot of karaoke and there were hours where you could karaoke.
Oh, that might be happening. Okay.
Karaoke is apparently a real big thing in the Philippines, it seems.
Mom wants to know how long Jovon is staying. And he says, maybe 2 more weeks. You don't know? You don't have a ticket bought to go home?
You are like living on a shoestring budget, dude. You absolutely know when your ticket back is because you bought the cheapest ticket you could, and that's going to be a round trip ticket.
Yeah, and he has to get back to his job.
Right. You know what you're doing. Whatever.
So she wants him to stay for a year. I wrote, why? I don't. No.
I want him to stay for another week.
Mom is just worried about Annalyn. She's like, well, what about my daughter? Like, it took you 6 years to get here. And like, I understand the mother's frustration on this because she's like, they're married, quote unquote, but like, he's never here.
Right.
So he says he will make it up by coming back very soon. And mom says to Annalyn, he's full of broken promises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Annalyn, listen to your mother.
Mm-hmm.
You can find yourself in another American to scam if you're scamming.
Yeah. Later, she's doing laundry and he's just chilling on his phone. And Annalyn is upset because he's not helping her with anything. And she's like, now that we're living together, I'm kind of realizing he's a toddler.
Yeah.
This guy has zero redeeming qualities.
He has zero personality. He is boring.
He's in the manosphere.
He's in the manosphere. He doesn't give a shit about her other than what she can do for him.
Agreed.
If we were to ask Jovon, give me 3 things you love about Annalyn. If he could come up with 3 things, they're just 3 things that she does for him.
Yes, I agree. So he's annoyed that she is so mean and bossy. And he's like, why don't we go get a pedicure? And he says, I hope this pedicure makes it seem like I'm putting in a real effort here. You're getting one too. This is not something you're doing for her.
No,
this is something you're doing and you're inviting her.
You didn't set up a whole spa day where you said, honey, go to the spa. I'm going to clean the house while you're gone and make dinner. And you're going to come home and be treated like a princess.
No.
No.
So they sit down and 2 minutes into it, he's like, is this being romantic? Do you like this? Nothing says genuine like that, right? And she says, sure, yeah. And he's like, well, I think you need to be nicer to me.
I think you need to fuck off, Jovon.
I hate this guy.
I do too. He's gross.
And she says, okay. And he's like, if I leave socks or underwear on the floor, will you be nice? Then he says, you used to be sweeter and softer.
Amy.
Then he says, you knew I wasn't going anywhere and you got comfortable. So in other words, he's saying you locked me down and I'm such a prize. You locked me down and then the real you came out and you stopped trying. You're no longer high value. This is such manosphere shit.
I hate this guy so much. Annalyn, except I think you're pregnant. Run, girl, run.
So he says, she goes, is this from your podcast that you listen to, this idea? And he's like, no, this is my idea and I take full credit.
No, you don't.
The idea that she got comfortable.
Right.
And she says, so your idea of a husband has changed and now you use it as a power over me.
Ding, 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 ding.
He says, quote, I feel like I have no authority. When I tell you to do something, you don't listen. The only point I will give him is this. You want the traditional power dynamic when it benefits you. This is the murkiness of wanting a traditional power dynamic.
Yeah, she wants a provider.
Yes.
For sure.
But this is oftentimes what comes with it.
Yes, exactly. This is this thing that frustrates me on the Are We Dating the Same Guy groups is these women who are like, I want a provider. I need someone who will do things for me. I want someone who buys me. And I'm like, do you want a provider or do you want a partner? And some people just want a provider, not a partner.
Right. And sometimes
but then they get pissed when they're not being treated like a partner.
And sometimes people are like, I want a leader. I want, we just ran into this on Age of Attraction. I want somebody who's dominant, but then they don't want to be told what to do. You need to choose your words carefully and think about what you want.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times there's a lot of unintended ickiness that comes with all of this that you're not ready for.
That's right.
So she leaves and she's on her phone. Well, this is the best. She's on her phone while she's fighting with him.
I love it.
I don't even give a shit about you to look at you while we're fighting. I'm checking on Punch the monkey while we're fighting.
Yes.
Making sure he's okay.
Punch is doing well.
Yeah.
Punch has a friend now.
Yeah. I know. I love it.
It's good.
So she says, if you don't want a bitchy wife, don't be an asshole. Stay here and do not come home. And he's like, you need to calm down. And that's where we leave these two lovebirds. I hate this guy.
What more could 2 people want from a relationship? I hate this guy.
Okay. We have quite a bit left. Who else do we have that's yours? Just Lisa and Daniel?
Oh, no. We got Rick and Trisha because I did notes on them this week.
Okay. Let's do them.
Okay. Yeah. We have no Forrest and Sheena. Those are the couple. That's the couple I don't have. And we don't have a ton on Rick and Trisha.
Okay. Let's do them.
Other than she needs to get the fuck away from this guy.
She really does.
So Trish asks Rick if he is ready to meet her family. And she says he has to show them that he is a good guy. And she's like, you don't seem happy about all of this. And they go back and forth and she is sure that he wants her to go. These two, do you want me to go? Do you not want me to be there? Do you want me to meet your family? I just asked you, do you want me to meet my family? Do you want it's like around and around and around, and I hate this guy. And he asks again, am I the one that you want? Rick,
I hate him.
I hate him. I want to punch him in his face. Are there any
good men this season? Let me scroll up to my little list. Okay, ready? You say
best man.
You say love it or hate it, Bob Durst style. Ready?
Okay.
Jovon,
hate it.
Stig,
hate it.
Beer Can,
hate it.
Zed,
hate it.
Forrest, jury's out. Rick,
hate it.
Daniel,
hate it.
Joshua,
hate it.
It's not there we are.
For the men this season.
Here we are.
It's not looking good.
It's not only on Love is Blind where men are a problem.
And every time Facebook suggests that I become friends with Rick,
I see him all the time too as my suggestion. No.
I get Laura. I get him. Someone else just popped up for me recently. I forget who it was. I don't want any of these people.
I don't blame you.
So she asks him, like, okay, let's make things clear. Let's just be real clear about what we're doing. And now he goes back to her ex and her bringing up the ex. So here's what happened. They had the fight. Then Trish made the horrible mistake of saying, wow, I went to this restaurant once with my ex and I really liked it, so we should go. And now this, of course, to Rick means that she is still into the ex and she's not over him. This guy is an immature brat and so fucking insecure, I can't even stand it.
And manipulative at the same time.
Manipulative with his insecurity. It's so bad.
It's gross.
How dare she appreciate what he did, what the ex did for her versus what Rick does for her?
Rick, and don't forget, she's half his age. So he's really able to manipulate her.
She's over. She's less than half his age because half his age would be 26 and she's 25. But what he does, okay, she doesn't have a huge long life that you've had, Rick, because, you're double her age. But she has had experiences before you came into the picture.
Yeah.
And just this is also another thing that annoys me, that women are like, I'm dating a guy who's in his 40s and he brings up his ex-wife. Does he bring up his ex-wife and then oh my God, I'm in love with her? Or does he bring up his ex-wife and oh, one time we went to Florida with the kids and here's a story of my life.
Right. Does he bring up his ex-wife as he's on top of you jackrabbiting?
Right.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. Yes. Yeah. But if he brings up his ex-wife and that I had an experience and this person was included because we were married.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could sit here for an hour and tell you stories of shit Charlie and I did. I'm not in love with him anymore.
Yes.
But I lived 8 years of my life with him.
Yeah. I agree. And
the fact that Trish is I had this ex and we did things. Is so stupid. So she declares smartly, I'd rather be alone than be with my ex. And Rick's like, well, that wasn't what would happen. If I broke up with you, you would immediately go back to your ex. And she's like, no, I wouldn't. So now Rick, the ever mature, twice her age man, has a full-on temper tantrum.
A mantrum.
Saying he doesn't want to hear about her ex. And he doesn't even think her ex should be brought up. They should just be focusing on each other. Rick, do you ever talk about anything in your past? Because you have children, which means you probably have to discuss your exes.
Well, Rick doesn't talk about his exes because he's still banging many of them.
Oh, well, that's true. That's
true.
He can't really bring those up. It would be awkward. And he says, this is going backwards when we should be running forwards. In her talking head, Trish is like, oh, God, why? Why am I here? And she's like, this is ridiculous. She's right. I'm not pining for this guy. She's just pointed out a nice place. And she goes, by the way, I didn't cheat and he did.
Yes. Yeah, but we're burying that lead.
Right. Yeah. There's actual cheating in this relationship and it's not from her.
It's not on her end. Correct.
And she says, look, if you want to go, let's go. And he says he wants to go if she's committed to this relationship. And if he knows she's committed, he's in. She's like, fine. Okay, whatever. I can't even fight with you anymore, you man baby child. And he thinks that this is just hitting him and he is in his head. He's really afraid that Trish won't be able to trust him after what he did. And if her family doesn't approve, then
I hope her family doesn't approve.
I hope I
hope Dad, who is 1 year his junior,
reads him for filth.
Yeah, just destroys him.
And it's like, what is wrong with you that you want to fuck my child?
Not only that, I hope Dad reads him for filth, denies the blessing.
Yes.
And then challenges him to like a wrestling match.
And beats the shit out of him.
I
would enjoy that. I hate this guy.
Because I want the dad to pull the move of inviting him to a wrestling match, but ends up boxing.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
This disgusting
He's
predatory
gross.
sex tourist.
He's gross.
He's gross.
He's gross. I hate him.
Okay. Who else are we going to that's gross?
Okay. So
Aviva?
let's do, they weren't here.
Oh, they weren't here. Okay.
No, let's do Emma and Zaid.
Okay.
Who is now Emma and
just Emma.
Muhammad.
This is a Ricky situation. A Ricky and Melissa, then Ricky and Jimena.
Yes.
We have a Rolodex of men available in Morocco if she needs them.
I have such a problem with this woman. Such a problem with her. If we're going to talk about Rick as the sex tourist he is, we need to talk about Emma as the sex tourist she is.
Yeah.
Because this is gross.
She just wants an exotic man from Morocco.
Yeah.
Insert man. Gross. It doesn't matter.
Nope. So it's been 2 days since she was dumped and left in the desert. And she cannot stay in the same place as him. So she calls the hotel and she's like, I need a new place. Like, I just got dumped and left in the middle of the desert. And the guy's like, okay. Do you want me to send a car or like, what do I do?
The desk clerk, Emma, does not care.
No, doesn't give a fuck. So she calls her friend Maddie and she cries and tells Maddie that Zaid dumped her after she told him the truth. Well, that's not really what happened, is it?
Nope. I'm really sad she didn't call her sister, who seems to be much saner than her, to read, because I would like her sister to read
and her brother.
And her brother.
Yeah. So Maddie's appalled. She's like, oh my God, Emma, I'm so upset for you. So sad. And then we see that Zaid has been sending some very interesting text messages. Wow.
Yeah.
They say, I hate myself because I was with a girl like you and you are a liar and a demon.
I've never been called a demon, and I'm grateful.
Here's a pro tip.
Yes.
If somebody's calling you a demon, you might be into very scary territory.
Yeah, I think it's good that you actually don't live in the same country with this guy, because
So she's like, she is so weird to me because she's telling this story. Like, I would be so upset if this happened.
Yes.
If I genuinely loved this person, I went over there, I confessed something that I had to confess. He freaked out, left me in the desert, sending me text messages that I'm a demon, right? But like, she's not even really crying.
No, she doesn't care.
It's so performative. Like, she's like, I know I should be upset.
Right.
So I'm going to kind of talk and act like I am, but I'm not.
No.
So Maddie is like, you're a catch, and he is no Ryan Gosling. Well, I mean, nobody is.
Nobody is. Only Ryan Gosling is Ryan Gosling.
So she's like, let's be done with the country of Morocco. Can we just be done with it?
Yes, let's be done.
And she's been texting Mohammed. So she's like, well, I don't know. Now, these texts with Mohammed need to be examined. Okay. Because she's like, well, I've been texting Mohammed and, he wants to meet up. And these text messages show that he could give a fuck.
No, he does not give a shit.
No, because we see them and she's all like, oh my God, I'd rather be here with you. And guess where I am? And he's like, okay,
cool.
Sure. Yeah. Good. It's wild. So she tells Maddie, Mohammed wants to see me, I think. And I wrote, does he?
Is that what you're getting out of this?
So later she's doing confessional and Mohammed calls. And this bitch has the nerve to be like, hello? No, I don't have a boyfriend. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I don't. Like, wow, you had a boyfriend a day ago
10 minutes
that you were
ago.
asking to propose to you.
Right. Wow. And now she's been dumped and 24 hours later, she's ready to hook up with someone else.
But like, just to say to him, I swear, babe, I swear, I don't have a boyfriend.
I mean, technically she is correct.
Right.
But that's not the full story.
This is gross. She's mischaracterizing this.
Of course she is.
I wrote, this woman is diabolical. She's like, we were in love for so many years, and that's something that just doesn't go away. I'm like, Well, it seemed to have gone away with Zaid very quickly.
Right. You didn't seem real into it then, but okay.
So that's where we leave them. Supposedly he's gonna meet up with her.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
Let's do Lisa and Daniel because we need to end with Laura and Beer Can and Michael.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
We need eyes on Michael to make sure he comes out alive.
I'm worried about Michael. This guy is scary. Beer Can is scary.
I agree.
Okay, but let's talk about another scary person who last week I characterized as my sleep paralysis demon, and that's Lisa. So it's the day after Confession Gate. And Lisa is, you'll be shocked to know, hungover after the 3 bottles of wine and the stomach flu.
Wow. Okay.
And she slept in this other room, which we knew, when she drunkenly called Faith. And Faith is like, I can't with you, Mom. You're an idiot. Here's a question for you. She's alone in this room. Why wouldn't she give her head a break from that fucking wig?
Right.
Like, that's the first thing I would do in that room is rip that thing the hell off.
I would go to that room.
Breathe.
I would go to that room. I would spend the required time on the potty.
Yes.
I would take a really nice long shower, hot shower for a long time. Rip the wig off.
Yes.
Reverse that. Rip the wig off, then take the hot shower.
Yes.
And just lie in the bed naked and play Match Factory for like 3 days.
Yes.
That's what I would do.
That's the appropriate way to be handling this, but not this woman. So she says she couldn't sleep because she was panicked about what's going to happen next with Daniel. And she's worried that she's lost him forever and she's lost his respect and she just doesn't know what to do. So we're back and forth on these two. Daniel's still pissed. And he hasn't told her that he loves her or wants to be with her. So she has no idea what to make of any of this. This guy is fascinating to me.
Is he in it this deep? Like, is the con this deep?
I don't know what the end game is here for him.
Well, we know what the end game is.
I mean, the end game is to get to America, but like, at what point does he cut and run?
Right. At what point is he like, there's a million other old white women I could con into this?
Exactly. Who aren't all of this.
Yeah.
Who knows? Daniel says he doesn't know, or what Daniel doesn't know, he doesn't say this, is that Lisa has planned a romantic trip away for them. And she prepaid for it. So she's hoping that springing this trip on him will sway him to come back to her and they could work through this.
Oh, sure.
He says he couldn't sleep. And she's like, she was drunk, so she left. And then he just let her go. And he's like, well, yeah, okay, whatever.
Sure.
He's like, she wants to talk now. So, we'll see. We'll see what's happened. And he has to let her know that she basically done gone fucked up big time. With the marriages, which with Daniel, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. So Lisa, still hoping that even after all of this, and when she springs this trip on him and he has a decent reaction, it means that he is desperately in love with her. Lisa, what about this man has indicated at all that he is desperately in love with you?
Well, she thinks because she's equating his patience with her.
That's desperation for love.
Right. But he's just committed to the con, honey. Yes. I don't know what to tell you here.
No,
to me, that's a red flag. If I'm shitting myself and
confessing multiple marriages I hadn't talked about.
And this guy I'm with who I just met is like, it's no problem. It's no problem. Let's just focus on getting to America. I'd be like,
something is awry.
Something's wrong here. But she's like, oh my God, he's so loving and forgiving.
Yeah. So they meet outside and Elisa begins, of course, with more apologies. And he said he was up crying all night.
I just think it was adorable that you just called her Elisa.
Did I call her Elisa?
I thought that was very cute.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I meant to meet outside and Lisa, Elisa, whatever the hell her name is. So she's like, look, I'm not asking you to forgive me immediately. I know there's some things we need to work through here, but I just want a chance to rebuild. And he's like, well, I'm not rejecting you yet, but we have to talk to my uncle because this impacts our traditions.
The uncle doesn't have to fucking know this.
Right. We could just move on.
He gave the blessing. We're done. Let's move forward.
On TV, but
yeah.
So
do you think the uncle's tuning in to watch this?
No, I don't really feel like the uncle has, dialed up a VPN so he can get to a TLC affiliate in the US so that he can watch this.
Not at all.
And Daniel says that they have broken the law by him sleeping with another man's wife.
breaking the law, breaking
the law, breaking the law. So she's just like, can you just work with me, please? Please, let's see what's going to happen here. And she's relieved that he's willing to try, but why does the uncle need to be involved? I don't understand.
He doesn't.
We don't either, Lisa.
No,
but we do, because this is all part of Daniel's. Daniel is going to make it seem like you need to climb Mount Everest so that you are so grateful to him for forgiving him. This is all part of the con.
And Daniel's going to come to the United States, which that's a choice these days. And he's going to be a truck driver or something and never see her again.
Except the problem is, I think Nigeria is now on the list of places you can't get a visa from anymore anyway. Oh, well.
I can't even talk about it.
We can't even talk about that. Daniel, however, says, look, if I don't tell my uncle, the ancestors might come after me. What does that look like?
Wow.
What is the ancestors coming after you look like? Is it a poltergeist situation? What is happening?
I picture it like Disney's haunted house.
Yes.
Like just a bunch of scary ghosts floating,
just flying around.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's scary to me. And she's like, okay, wait. Let's not call the uncle just yet. Let's go on this getaway. I have it planned. And will you go? And by the way, it's today, so we have to go now. He asks if this is a trap. She's like, no, I already planned it before all of this, and I will lose the money, and I don't have any more money. Well, whether you go or not, the money's gone, girl. So what are you going to do? Sorry, my nose is all itchy. And he says in his talking head that he is upset about the lives, but he does, of course, still love her. And it has been 9 years since she split with the ex, so maybe he can forgive her. And maybe, there's that legal separation. By the way, folks, don't know how to tell you this. There is no legal separation in Pennsylvania. It's not a thing here.
No.
It's not a thing. As someone who's divorced twice in this state, even if you want to have a legal separation, it's like not a thing. I know it exists in some states. Pennsylvania, it does not. So Daniel says, okay, before we can have a couple days before I tell the uncle. And Lisa's like, well, before he tells the uncle, I need to tell her the rest of my lies, or tell him the rest of my lies.
Boy.
So now they're going to pack. And Lisa asks if he's going to be okay on this trip. And he's like, sure. But he's clearly in a mood, because who wouldn't be after he'd been shit on and lied to?
Sure.
And he's going to try his best to have fun. So now they're driving and they're driving and they're driving and they're driving. And they are in the middle of nowhere. Lisa explains to him what the boonies are, which made me wonder.
I appreciate that.
I wonder if that's a Pennsylvania thing, or is that a BDF's come at us? Because the boonies is absolutely something we say.
Okay, so it's called something else in Jersey.
Boondocks. Oh, well.
No, in Jersey, it's called the Pineys.
Well, that's the Pineland. That's the
Yeah.
Pineland specifically.
Yeah.
Boonies
Oh,
is just
I
the
see
middle
what
of
you're
nowhere.
saying. So just a general middle of nowhere.
Yeah, BDF's come at us. I don't know if
Yeah, I've always called it the
Boondocks,
Boonies.
Boonies is a Pennsylvania thing, but
I was
or
in
not.
the Boonies yesterday.
Yes, you
Lots of horse and buggy signs all over the place.
yeah, you were in the Boonies yesterday. So she's explaining to him. They get to this place. She's hoping it's a nice place. It's in the western part of Lagos. The pictures are nice, and basically it was all she could afford, so that's why she booked it. And they get there. The room looks nice, but it's real sparse. And Lisa immediately sees a spider on the ceiling. And I am Lisa, and Lisa is me, and she freaks the fuck out.
She loses her mind. Even I'm not that bad with spiders.
I'm not that. I wouldn't be that bad about this, because she's talking about this thing like it's a tarantula and it's coming after her.
Now, if it had wings, if it had flight,
that would get you.
I'd be very upset.
See, okay, I would not enjoy the spider in my room, but I could get through it. If there were a snake in my room, this would be my reaction. I can't do it.
Snakes are weird.
Snakes.
I used to not be afraid of snakes. I could pick them up and stuff. Now I'm like,
no.
You know what? I'd have to call Rob Roush to come and get the snake out of my room.
And then he could say, baby girl.
Yeah, right. Or meow. Meow. Yes.
That video is real hot.
It's wild.
It's something else. So she says she has a phobia of spiders. This thing's tarantula sized. It's not. They fight about killing it. Okay, whatever. Then Daniel says, okay, so what are we here for? She's like, it's a romantic getaway.
To do romance.
Right. To do romance. We're going to do romance.
Yes.
Whatever that looks like. And he's like, I feel tense, and I don't know if my uncle is going to cancel this marriage or not. And he says, okay, I'm here because I didn't want to waste the money. And she asks, is that the only reason? He says, yes. And he's like, we can't have sex, no kissing until I talk to my uncle, because I need to consult with the ancestors. Okay. So Lisa's not even getting laid now.
No.
So Lisa now begs for a couple of days to get, things back on track before he talks to the uncle. But now she does have to tell him the 70 gabillion lies, the rest of them, right?
Yeah.
So the next day they wake up. They do appear to be in the same bed. He didn't sleep on the couch or anything.
No.
But apparently she kept him awake all night because she was sobbing.
Sobbing.
Sobbing. Do you do this to Timmy, my crying girlfriend?
I've done it occasionally.
Okay.
Not a lot though.
Okay. I can think of one night where I kept people up sobbing, but
yeah,
that's a whole other thing. So he asks why she's crying, and she's like, I feel bad about what happened, but today I feel better. And so they wander this resort, and it is empty.
Yeah, and she's like, this doesn't match the pictures. Like,
No.
she is just appalled.
She is appalled, but I mean, it's fine, but it's rundown. It's real rundown. It looks clean, but rundown.
The irony of Lisa complaining that something doesn't match the pictures.
I know. Sit with that one for a moment. That what you're presenting and what is the reality are not the same. Who knew? So, and she's like, maybe if it's this desolate, it'll help Daniel feel more romantic. Okay. So now they come across, at least there's some like booth or something with somebody selling something. So they get some coconuts.
Yep.
So they're going to do that. And Daniel said things are getting slightly back to normal, and they go on a bike ride, and he wants to do this because he loves her. She feels happy. She's like, but this won't last. He's having fun and they're reconnecting, and but she still has to tell him about the lies. So then they wind up later that day. They wind up against this like bonfire and these traditional dancers. It's very cool. It's lovely. And then the dancers eventually leave, and she invites him to sit. They watch, and she asks him if he's glad that he gave her one more day. And she asks if they're reconnecting, and he says he misses the way they used to be, but he needs to respect their traditions, and he needs to call the uncle, and he loves her, wants to be with her, but she needs to stop her lying. And she's like, well, about that, I got some other things to tell you. She says, in Nigeria, gay marriage is not legal. And he's like, no. She goes, well, in America it is. And my last marriage wasn't with a man. I'm divorcing a woman. And I've been with more than one woman. And you're the first man I've been with in 21 years.
Yikes.
He stands up and he looks like he is going to stab her in the face.
Yeah.
He's scary at this point. He is
pissed.
Livid. And she tries to get up and he yells, don't come close to me. And that's where we leave them.
So yeah, that's going well.
It's going well, Lisa. This
Love
slow rollout.
Yeah.
Slow rollout has really been the way to handle this.
So speaking of murder, let's go to Laura and Birkan.
Yeah, let's go to Turkish Murder Central.
So they're driving, and he loves mountains. He says, look at the mountains are great. And she shows him a picture of Mount St. Helens because he likes mountains.
Does he hear the angels sing when he sees mountains?
I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder. And he's like, I could see your boobs in there. I'm calling this boob mountain.
This guy has the personality of this tissue.
He vacillates between being a 5-year-old.
Yes.
And being a terrifying, like, mature murderer.
Yes.
It's really wild.
This guy makes me very uncomfortable.
Completely unhinged.
Yes.
I have no idea what's happening here.
I do not like him.
So she's like, I'm so glad you found out all the things I liked and surprised me with them. Yeah, it's called manipulation.
Yeah.
It's called love bombing. He's researching you.
Yes.
And love bombing you moron. So they're going to go see ancient ruins today. They're going to Izmir. Is it Izmir? Well, how do you say it? Izmir?
Well, they go to Ephesus.
Right, but it's in Izmir?
Maybe.
His home, yeah.
Yes, his home. Yes.
So they're going there, and they're going to see these ancient ruins, and he's like, I'm a walking surprise machine. No, you're a fucking manipulator, dude.
Yeah, you're gross.
So they're going to these ruins. It's from 10th century BC. They are beautiful.
This is a place I've always wanted to go.
It's
I studied
amazing.
this in art history, in
It's
like
amazing.
ancient art history.
Yeah.
I've wanted to go here.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
So she sits him down afterwards, and she tells him that she has concerns about the relationship. So she called Michael for his opinion. He's like, what? You have concerns? Dude, you told her you smoke shisha all day. You have $50,000 in debt. You sleep on people's couches.
Right.
She has concerns.
Yes, this is
And just because she's a moron and
Mhm.
looking past all these red flags doesn't mean they don't exist.
No, this is like we'll see it tomorrow, but we've seen the preview of it, so I'm not spoiling anything. Where Courtney is like to Colt, "You're unemployed, you have erectile dysfunction, you're homeless." Like,
but I still love you. Come back.
Right. Women, in the words of Kimberly, raise your standards.
Yes. So she says yes, and Michael has concerns too, and you could see the rage just simmering in this guy.
He's so angry.
He says Michael has no place in our relationship, and she says, "Well, he's coming here," and she goes, "Well, he bought a flight." And the way this man goes, "What?" I was like,
this is like Fight Club. Like, I am your simmering rage.
yes, I'm Jack's simmering rage.
This is terrifying.
Oh God, Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
That whole movie is so
Tyler
good.
Durden. Oh,
so good.
So, but the way he says it, like, what?
It's terrifying.
So I wrote, she's selling this all wrong. Like, what she needs to say is, my friend Michael's coming over to meet you. He's excited to meet you.
Right. Not,
no.
I've told him everything that's wrong here, and he's coming to either rescue me or set me straight.
She's like, he cares about me. He wants to protect me. I told him to let me think about it, but by the time I woke up this morning, he had already bought the ticket. He tells the camera, she told me that Michael called me an obstacle to their relationship. Okay, well, that was a choice, Laura.
Yeah, Laura, you're making this worse, girl.
So she does bring up this point, I guess, that kind of makes some kind of sense, where she's like, look, your friends got to meet me and vet me. So my friends are going to meet you and vet you. Only your friend is in love with you, or you're in love with your friend. We can't figure it out.
No, but there's something going on here. We're not just platonic friends.
We think you're in love with him.
Right. And he's definitely in love with you, but too scared to do anything about it.
So they go out and he starts downing shots. He's drinking like
shots
a maniac.
Yeah.
And he says, I can drink everything in sight after today. The next morning, Michael calls. He's here.
Yay.
And Laura in her confessional is all lit up that Michael came here for her.
Yeah. This is what she's wanted.
I can't with her. She
wasn't
wasn't bad in the beginning. I was like, okay, this is fine. But this is like,
she's missing everything and misreading everything.
And don't get me wrong. This is what I would be like on one of these shows. You guys would be screaming at your television. Like, Amy, what are you doing? Stop being a dum-dum. Yeah. But I would be.
Yep.
So she's like, it's wild and complicated. I'm just so glad he's coming here for me. Like Officer and Gentleman style. He's gonna, that's my reference for every time a man saves a woman.
I understand. Yeah.
He's gonna get off the plane, run to the apartment, walk in, pick her up, and take her out. Birkin gets into his straight up Bond villain voice, and he's like, I am not 5 years old. I do not need this shit. Your friend is trying to fuck with this connection.
Wow.
Okay. Michael comes in, and wow, the welcome hug is a lot.
Yeah.
It's way over the top.
I could see greeting a friend like that. That's fine.
Sure.
But if you know your boyfriend is freaking the fuck out and thinking that there's something more going on here, you do a quick, oh, Michael, it's so good to see you. Hug out.
So Birkin shakes his hand, but is like a huge dick about it. There's a ton of tension. You could cut it with a knife.
Poor Michael's like, hi.
Laura's like, do you want tea? And Michael's like, sure. So here, do the girls make the tea or the boys? Which is a weird thing to say.
It is a weird thing to say, but
Birkin goes, they are called men if they are grown up. Okay. We get some silence. He's watching Scarface. Michael's like, oh, do you like classic American movies, Birkin? And he's like, I like mob stuff. I enjoy pretty much violence.
So I'm going to pick the mob movie that is going to make you know that you have scars all over your face. And then I'm going to say, no, it's not that I like classic movies. It's that I like movies where people kill each other. What could possibly
Birkin's
go
like,
wrong?
do you like violence? Michael tells the camera, this is wild. My first impression is Laura and I are way more compatible than he and Laura. Then do something about it,
Michael. If you're
I
really
can't.
in love with her, dude, now is the time for the grand gesture. Do the grand gesture. Because here's the thing. We know that they can do day-to-day life together because they're already doing it.
Yes.
They're already a couple.
Yeah.
They just need to like get to Pound Town.
I don't know how I feel about Michael. It's very complicated because, like I told you when we first met them, I feel like her weight might be playing a role here, and I don't like that.
Oh, I don't think it is at all. I think this is all on him.
No. I mean, don't forget, he knew her before she lost all that weight.
I understand that.
And
I worry. I think he's too insecure in himself.
I just worry that he can't let that go, and I hate that so much. I've just been in that position, so I get it.
I have too. I don't think that's this.
I've been the her in the situation.
So have I. I don't think that's this though.
I hope not, Amanda. I hope you're right. I hope Michael's a good dude.
I think he is so insecure because of his own appearance that he can't get over the idea that someone like her could love him.
But see, I agree with you, but we have the complicating factor of her telling us in the first episode or whatever that he talks about wanting to find someone and has dated other people.
Yes.
That worries me. Like, what is it about her?
I think he thinks she's too good for him. I think she's too I don't think he thinks he should be happy. And I think he has this wonderful life with her and he doesn't want to ruin it.
Okay.
And be rejected.
Okay. So next time on, Elise meets Joshua's roommates / female friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes exactly how you'd expect.
Not good.
No. Forrest and Sheena visit a lawyer about the K1.
Mm-hmm.
Jovon continues to sulk around, wondering why his wife is such a bitch.
I wrote, Jovon continues to be a dick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rick and Trish head to see her family, and they're like, when are you putting a baby in her?
Mm-hmm.
No response.
Yep.
And Daniel and Lisa continue to wade through lesbian gate.
Right. She's been touched by a woman, he says.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not going to go good.
Touched by a Woman, the new series.
It's like Touched by an Angel, but it's the
mm-hmm.
reboot for 2027.
It is. It's the reboot we all need.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. That's your 90 day. Let me tell you what's coming up this week.
Whoop, whoop.
So if you're on our $8 tier, you're just getting crammed with content.
Mm-hmm.
Because yesterday you got Sister Wives.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Today is the 9th. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow you're getting the last episode of Single Life.
Yep.
Okay. And then on Wednesday, we are giving you on the free feed Age of Attraction. So that's the new show it's not from Nick Viall, but he's the host of it and his wife. And we have mixed feelings about it, and you'll hear all about it. Okay. Cool. And then Amanda, slow-mo begins.
Yay!
Oh, what a good season. I think it's the best season.
It's really good. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. So episodes 1 and 2 will be on the free feed for everyone, and then it goes behind the paywall. So join that $8 tier if you want to hear the rest of it. And then, of course, you get your real talk on Friday. I hope you guys all enjoyed Becca and I in our political real talk last Friday, where we cried.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
Yeah. Join the $12 tier for real talk.
Yep.
All right, guys. That's it. We're out of steam here. So Amanda, thank you.
Amy, thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.